And we're live. Welcome to I believe it is the 28th episode of the Freeskates podcast. I am here with Anthony Smith. Say hello, Anthony.
Hello, everybody.
So Anthony has been a long time member of the Freeskating community over on the social media, particularly Instagram. Always hyping us up in the comments and just showing general stoke for the sport. And actually, pretty recently, you came and visited San Diego. I wasn't there for that. How was that?
January. Oh, it was awesome, man. I wish I would have stayed longer.
Yeah, awesome. You and a buddy were there, right?
Yeah. I came as my girlfriend, but there was somebody else that came from Atlanta also there.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking back in some Instagram stories, and you guys both look smooth going down the boardwalk.
Yeah.
We got some people up in the chat. We got Chris B, the legend of the podcast, and then Snow Lights, also another guest. So, Anthony, you have been into Freeskating for how long?
Let's see, 2017, I believe. When I first discovered it. So yeah. It's been a little time now.
Same amount of time as me. I started in 2017 as well. But we are on opposite sides of the country. You're in New York currently, is that right?
Okay. Yes, correct.
All right, cool. So I think we'll just go all the way back to 2017, and I'm curious how you even came across this sport and how it developed into where you're at today.
Okay, well, I think it was I seen it on some social media content back then. It was like I was just scrolling, and then I think from like the algorithm of I think Instagram, and some guy was like skating on these things, and I was like, wait a minute, what is this? And so I did like more research because I was so like into it. So I went on YouTube, and then I found like this teaser videos Freeline at the time. It was like Freeline skate teaser of 2014. They took it down now, but I was trying like on the hunt for it to show you guys, but it's not there anymore. But this guy was like cruising in and out on like this open area, through in and out. People was like, oh my god, I have to try this. Yeah, that was like around 2017. But I was like, these things been out since a while though, like 2004 apparently.
Like that, yeah. Relines came out quite a bit ago, and a lot of people don't are surprised to hear that because nobody's seen it. So what happened? Did you saw the skates, you bought them, and then you're immediately just cruising, or
yeah, I was like I had to find out where they came from, see if they made them. I tried to get the original pair before I heard about you guys, and then I seen your guys' skates, and I was like, oh, those look so sweet right now. I gotta get those. I like how the color of them and everything. So I was like, yeah, these look official. I had to get these. And then finally bought a pair. I think after like a couple of months, saving up and stuff. Finally got a pair and started getting to it. Wasn't easy though.
Yeah, what did it look like your first week, first month? How did your progression go at first?
Oh, at first I was like the deer Bambi. At first, my legs were going everywhere. I was like holding a wall and stuff. But at first I started pushing off, trying to go straight, like you guys, teach on the tutorial, like a little incline and stuff. I was basically doing it like in my basement at the time, pushing off a wall, holding on a little bit gradually, seeing how far I would get. And it took like about a month or so just getting that, and then like the turning coordination down. So that was like another month or so, and started taking it outside and going to like basketball courts and tennis courts and stuff like that. So yeah, slowly progressing.
You have any buddies out there where you're at that free skate, or when you go out, is it mostly by yourself?
There's one person not too far from me, but this was like a couple of years back. But he goes to like Long Beach. There's another boardwalk, but he's going on Long Beach boardwalk. I haven't heard from him in a while, but I think there's like 2 people out here, I believe. I haven't met yet though, but I see on the Freeskate Finder there's like 7 or 5 people out in Manhattan just alone.
That's
like,
exciting.
I gotta set up something.
Yeah, that's a lot of potential there to
yes,
meet up with those people.
Yes.
Jeff says, I don't know if I highlighted this yet. Yo, what's up, Anthony? Got to come back again so we can all skate together.
Yes.
It's gotta
Definitely.
happen. Yeah, I was
You guys on vacation, I believe, at the time.
Yeah, I was bummed that didn't work out. When was it? Was it over holidays?
Yeah, I think it was around Christmas time.
Okay,
Yep.
I was back over in the Midwest. I
That
just
was
missed.
bad planning my thing. I was like, I figured you guys would go on vacation. Like,
I think Jeff and I might have taken a little bit longer of a holiday, as well as we're just not local.
yeah.
For John and Maddie, it doesn't change anything. I mean, they're still
yeah. Awesome being there, and Chris and everybody. So much excitement when I went there. I was like, oh man, I couldn't believe it was real. I was like, oh, this is the actual shop. I'm walking up to it.
Yeah, I saw you had some photos by the rock too.
Yeah, the famous rock Maddie goes off of. Yeah.
And then also I saw your buddy had a was it 360 cam? You guys were filming with that?
Oh yeah, that was sick. Yeah.
Cool.
But invest in one of those. Yeah.
Jeff says there was a meetup a few weeks back at McCarran Park.
Really?
Oh, McCarran. McCarran Park in New York. So yeah, that'd be cool to see you meet up with people. And
yeah, I gotta start meeting up with them pretty soon. So my work schedule is like, on the Wednesdays it's like I work Wednesdays and then I get off at 6. But they meet up at 6. So I was like, oh, and then I get to like drive over there. So I gotta make one of these days like take off or something, or third day that I'm off and head over there.
Yeah. So speaking of New York, I mean, it sounds like there's enough free skaters out there to get a group together and go.
Oh yeah. It's like 7. Yeah, definitely something. Start up something.
Yeah. Well, that Disco Aces event is happening, and that's something I'm trying to get.
That's gonna be all. It's gonna be so packed over there. It's gonna be so packed.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to get a group of you together and skating around the rink to all the music and lights and everything.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to get out there. I don't know if it's actually gonna happen, but it'd be cool if you could get a clan
something, right?
and meet over that experience. That'd be cool.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be packed. I think they said it's the first time they're doing it over in Central Park. And Central Park's like a pretty big deal. Like everybody, New Yorkers probably gonna be going over there to skate.
I mean, that initial event was at the Botanical Garden in LA. It was their like pilot year of doing the event. It was their first one, but then they just moved straight to Central Park. I was like, what? That's crazy.
So are they moving like around the country? They do, or is it just like those?
Yeah. From what I see, is that they're just changing the location every month, hopping around the U.S., doing different locations.
Okay. They stay for like a month or two, and then they're gone.
Yeah, it's summer, and then they're out. You know, I think it's like a couple months or 3, or I forget. I went on the first night of the first year, so it was kind of crazy because there was a lot of things that were unorganized and stuff.
You were getting in, man. Like the wheels are all lit up just right for that.
Yeah, no, that's a crazy fun event. I would recommend it. But on the topic of today's podcast, so we're going to talk about, I think, some of the ways you use Freeskates, particularly as it relates to exercise, cruising, stuff like that. So I guess we could start with what is the primary use case for yourself for Freeskates? Like you have your Freeskates. What do you use them for?
Basically, I use them for like great exercise personally. For me, like my health issues and stuff. I really don't get out and like really exercise enough, and these things are like perfect for that. And it's like I come home drenched up and down the boardwalk for like I think 4 to 5 hours I'm on here, and
oh wow, it
just makes me feel good in general. And so my body, I'm done after that. I get good sleep and everything from it. So
yeah, well, I think people might look at Freeskates and they're like, are you seriously getting that much exercise? And you're kind of putting your whole body into it. Like it's a workout, especially if you're going for longer distances. And you know, would you mind sharing what specifically the exercise helps with?
Currently I have lupus. It's like an autoimmune disease, and it messes with like my muscles, inflames my muscles sometimes and everything. So I try to like work out on that with exercise helps a little bit with it because I can't stress out myself too much with the exercising. So I keep it at a good balance. And this is like the perfect thing where I don't really have to like lift weights and really stress out my muscles too much. So
yeah, you're not trying to like overexert yourself.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Very smooth like exercise with these.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a fun way to do it too, to get that exercise in.
Yeah,
I used to run, or I used to like try and run to keep myself fit, and it's like,
yeah.
for some people that's their idea of fun, but why run when you can just go out, free skate, and cruise, and
cruise around, man. Just love it.
Yeah.
Man. Just love it.
And I'm almost exercising without meaning to at this point. So yeah, no, I would say that's not the reason I personally free skate, but it's definitely a product. So no matter like whether you're going for it or not,
yeah,
you get the exercise in like every day.
Yeah, I definitely do it for exercise, and I definitely do it for like the fun of it too. Also, so it's like a perfect balance of it both.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And it looks like we have 9 people in the chat. If you have not said hello yet, I would like to know who you are. And I'll throw this banner in here.
Okay.
Don't forget to like the video. Thank you. Back to the comments. I saw Snow Lights left something. Free skating definitely helped build up strength in my lower body and
core. Definitely.
See, that's the thing with free skates, though. You mentioned lifting weights. Like, I should probably maybe lift weights at some point, because the thing about free skating is that only uses, well, it exercises your core and your legs and stuff, but it's not specifically working on those
muscles. It's more so cardio in a way.
Yeah, very much so. And then so like now as a result, I have these crazy strong legs in comparison to if I didn't free skate. But then the arms are the same. They're noodles because I don't exercise them at all. So maybe I should work on changing that. We got BS0 Man in the chat. Hello, thank you for joining. Oh, it looks like, can you guys hear me? Because it looks like, oh, okay, you were frozen for a bit. All right,
yeah,
cool.
Sorry.
No worries. Chris B says great for gaining muscle endurance. I fully agree. Driving, so can't chat, but hello. James is in the middle of a road trip, it seems. Kylie Thompson says, my name is Kylie, 27 years old. Just started free skating this month. Can't wait to cruise around eventually. Got my brother into it too. We love it.
Awesome.
Do you have any siblings, Anthony?
Yeah, I have 3. Younger brother and 2 older sisters.
You got any of them to free skate, or are they just leaving it to you?
No, their brother would probably be more interested in it, but he hasn't tried it yet. I mentioned to him like maybe a year or 2 ago. So yeah, if he can learn it, then I think he'll definitely try more. But he hasn't got into it yet. So
it's a pretty cool thing to watch families get into it. 2 people that I think of are Fire 6. He's gotten, I think, his family and I think maybe girlfriend into it, which is cool. And then Jack Napek also has gotten his family into it as well, which is really sick.
That's awesome.
So he says, hey guys, love hearing your perspective on free skates, Anthony. Thanks for joining, Jack. We'll have to have you back on here. Oh, okay, yeah, we got a bunch of people hopping in the chat right now. You got Jason. Hello. Thanks for always dropping by.
Yeah.
He says Gabe could put ankle weights on your wrists while you skate.
Could you play
ankle? Are you talking about like those ball and chain?
Oh, yeah, they hook on like ankles, like the weights, like that. I mean, it seems like it might help build up some muscle, like.
I can just like bring dumbbells and
something.
That's not why I'm out free skating though.
Yeah.
I'm talking about exercising by accident, not like intentionally, Chris. So yeah, I don't know if that's my idea of fun, but maybe I'll try it. Snow White says swimming. Yeah, swimming is a great low.
You probably go so slow underwater though.
Free skate underwear. What? Oh wait, free skate underwater.
Yeah, like maybe like a shallow pool or something. It's like waist wise. You're trying to.
Yeah, That'd be interesting.
That is interesting.
Like, I don't think it would work
The
underwater.
bearings would get like messed up though, but eventually, but
yeah. Jeff says the Hadzinski family on our Thursday lessons meetups. Yes, there is a family that comes out. I think if it's this one I'm thinking of, it's the father, the son, and the daughter all come and free skate like every single week. And
pretty awesome.
It's cool watching families getting each other into it.
Yeah.
I got to work on that myself, maybe someday, because I have three siblings as well. Chris B says the ones that wrap around your ankles. Yeah, but those are for your ankle. You could wrap them around your ankles while you free skate. Maybe free skate triathlon, skate, then swim, then dance. Yeah.
So I have to. Yeah, I actually dance on them too. I was here the other day. Actually, got to stop by a couple of people asking about them. It's pretty cool. Dude, you should probably work for them. You advertise for them so much. I was like, if I ever go out there, move out there, maybe.
Yeah, but especially as JMK grows, if and when it does explode, we're gonna, need more hands on deck for various things and things that roles that didn't exist before, maybe. So, who knows?
Yeah. You guys talking about you guys like thought commercials and stuff like that. I was like, that'd be awesome.
I mean, regardless, like whether working directly or not, like the more creators in the area, the better, honestly, because I mean,
for real.
More crazy content and people to meetups to share knowledge and stuff like that. San Diego, for those of you that don't already know, is where we're at.
That Freeskate Finder is like getting huge now. Like I see all season nothing but red. Every time I check back on it, it's like more red in different states. I was like, it's just awesome, man. Good job, Jeff, for that.
It's wonderful. Like people are like, oh, I would get free skates, but there's none in my area. And you're like, boom.
Yeah.
Here's like 5 people that are like in your city. Not all the time, but
I'm reaching every continent too. I'm like, wow. It just gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it's pretty wild
out
there. Jack says, I skate to the gas station near my house and buy 2 gallons of milk and find it to be a fun challenge. Oh, and then you can gallons of milk get pretty heavy once you start walking them for a bit. Like
swinging your arms with them. Oh my god.
Yeah. That's like pretty heavy. All that liquid. I usually practice doing laps, says JB. Nice.
That's cool.
Snow White says, I have been pleasantly surprised by the amount of stuff I can carry by hand on skates. I've been able to bring an entire guitar case with me. Once it's a challenge and a practice of what would you call it? Like just general comfortability on the skates. Like when your weight is all to one side and you have to compensate. I think it just improves your overall comfortability. I think I had similar things in college where I would be carrying my guitar and I'd be wearing a backpack and my weight would be like, it's awkward, but it also makes
it like a steady balance while doing it. You'd probably be good.
Need 2 guitars so it can be even.
Most of I carried was like probably another pair of free skates and like a bottle of water. That's the most I've carried with me while skating.
Yeah, it's a bit rough if you don't normally do it. Like, oh, why my legs suddenly can't move because I have all this weight on me. Chris says, oddly enough, cats chase Jack home when he carries. Jack, you're gonna have to let me know if this is true. I have my doubts. Chris is actually over there watching through the bushes with his binoculars. But cool. So we've kind of gotten into your story of, how you found the skates, a little bit of how they help with exercise. Are there any other health related benefits you find that free skates have brought you in your journey?
Let's see. I guess I'm breathing more. I can breathe I control my breathing a little more when I'm doing this stuff because I don't be noticing the hours that I'm doing it. that I'm like, I'm not out of breath, but my heart's going, but I'm not out of breath for some reason. So I'm like, okay, I guess it's helping out my breathing in a way. You say.
Yeah. I mean, I would say definitely I got way more exhausted earlier when I first got into free skating because like I was used to all this exercise. Like I was in college,
Yeah.
I was putting on weight. I was eating but not exercising, and then I found the skates, and you know, over these last 5 years, I guess without noticing, I get less and less out of breath for longer periods of time, which I guess goes with any sort of cardio and exercising in general. But yeah, let's see. My dog, Snowlight says, my dog runs with me on my skates. Sometimes he pulls so hard that he acts like a sort of sail.
Oh, wow. So I wanted to try that with a dog and see what happens. See how it's a new challenge. New challenge.
Do you have a dog of your own or no?
Yeah, I have three at the house at the currently.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I wanted to try, but I never wanted to get like, you know, I'm a little iffy on it so far. When he goes, he will go.
You would hate to like hit a rock or something, and then the dog keeps going and then you eat it. Yeah, I would say mine would be a snail, but there's some music going on over there.
Oh, it's like I'm gonna move to a different area.
All right.
Sorry.
Gonna get moving. All righty. So while Anthony changed the location, let's answer this next one. Oh no, I was gonna go back to. I've tried it with my dog. My dog is a West Highland White Terrier. I don't own the dog myself, but it's back at home with my parents. And I tried freeskating with that dog, and it cannot pull me because it's about, you know.
Oh, it's a small dog.
So I wish I had a giant dog to be pulling me along like that. I wonder. So
when they pull you, man.
Crazy. It's one strong dog. Chris B says, Anthony, how far do you go without stopping to rest?
Ooh, I can go probably a good 30 minutes up and down like this boardwalk I'm currently on. So it goes far. It goes real far. And then the other opposite way also. So
he's out there ready to go. And like, can I see your skates?
Yeah, I was actually coming straight here from my doctor's appointment. I have some place to chill out. It's all cool, guys. So it's perfect. And the beach is like straight.
Yeah, you're rocking the mint lavender. That's got to be my favorite combo as well, right here.
Yeah, man. It's some of these colors is like very retro and cool at the same time.
Yeah,
I'm feeling the black wheels on there, man.
Yeah, I've been rotating between like different styles of wheels too. So I had lavender performance wheels and mint performance wheels, but I wanted to switch to classic. And we have mint classic, but not yet lavender classic. So I was faced with the dilemma because I can't do all mint and then a random color. So I thought all black would make it all balanced and everything.
Yeah, they pop too with like the black. So yeah, man. Sick.
They're a little worn. There you can tell they got some use on them and stuff. But I do love these things.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like in your profile picture too, like the lavender and then the mint on one side of your profile.
Oh yeah, when I see it, I was like, I guess I got to do this because I'm obsessed with these colors by now. So
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. For anyone curious about going far without stopping to rest, we do have videos on like cruising and like distance tips and stuff. This past week we posted a video of us cruising the boardwalk for 20 minutes. So watch.
Yeah, 20, 30 minutes for me. Up and down.
Yeah. James Williams said, I just ordered my Freeskates and my brother is saying that is so easy. I'm like, man, I wish. That on Freeskates are easy to learn. I'm going to win. Yeah, as long as you have the determination, James. Yeah, we do have the same skates, Jeff. But James, as long as you have determination, you can totally do it. It's not easy at first, but It's all about like no one was cruising on a bicycle at first. They fell a couple times. I'm sure we all did, and then suddenly we were flying. So free skates are similar. Work. Bit of different muscles, obviously, but oh, you got it. Chris B says, saw that long cruise video. It was great. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, we used the actually, is it in the background here? It might be. No, it's not. Let me grab it. So we use this 360 cam.
I was interested in one of it too. I was doing like
from Insta 360. So you just hold it on this stick, and then it disappears via software.
Oh, it's like the fish eye, right? Fish bowl view.
Yeah, because you got these like the bulbous lenses on the side sticking out there. So yeah, no, and then you can actually reframe the shot after the fact. So if you go on the JMK Freeskates channel, we have that, and then this isn't 100%, but I think pretty soon here, possibly as early as tomorrow, we'll upload the full VR version, so you can actually hop into the world at us skating. So you can decide if you want to watch Jeff, you can watch Jeff. If you want to watch Gabe, you can watch Gabe. Or if you just want to see where we're going and act like you're the one like flying crazy. Now, I wouldn't recommend. I don't know. I would suspect Chris is already starting to comment this, that you could wear a VR headset and actually free skate while we're free skating, but you need to look where you're going. So I would recommend not trying to free skate while watching that video, because what you see is not what's actually happening. But no, it was initially gonna be that. So Anthony, did you see that cruising video?
No, I think I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, yeah. So it's me and Jeff skating for 3.5 miles from Mission Beach Boardwalk all the way to JMK. In one go, so no breaks, just like bombing the whole way, and it took us 20 minutes. And yeah, no, it's got some great feedback so far. But so we posted that video, and then an identical video is coming where you can kind of just like look around and watch us.
Yeah, I gotta check that out, man. I gotta check that out.
Surface is a huge factor, Snowlight says. As for how long you can travel without rest, smooth concrete, probably 30 minutes without stopping to stretch your feet. Rough street, maybe 10 minutes max. It totally depends.
Yeah.
Like that's a good point. There's like a lot of the boardwalk is pretty smooth with the occasional bump, just like in the seams of the pavement that you hit. But like when they're every now and then, I keep freezing. When they're every now and then, it's not too bad. But some like the sidewalk around the bay has them like every like 3 feet or so. So it's like as you, and it really builds up.
Like those big cracks, right? Also,
yeah, like the more they hit, the more your arches start hurting, and it's just uncomfortable if you're not constantly adjusting and changing your foot placement and stuff. So totally, surface does impact how long you can go comfortably. And then if it's just bumpy pavement, it's totally possible with the nice big wheels. I think Anthony has even bigger wheels at this point.
The classic wheels,
or the rounded wheels in your case, right? Yeah, those are nice big wheels. It's going to roll over the rough concrete, but as Snowlights is saying, it's going to be a bit more rough as far as how long you can handle. So good point. Jason says, speaking of VR, Beat Saber is a good way to work your upper body. Yeah, you know what Beat Saber is, Anthony?
No.
So it's where you put on that VR headset where you're in your own world and you're holding lightsabers, and it's like Guitar Hero. You're like,
oh yes, I do. Sorry, yes I do. They're slicing the things coming at them. Yes,
there's actually a video that I could possibly pull up during this stream of Jeff playing Beat Saber on Freeskates. So it may be hard to find that as I'm streaming here. So maybe if Jeff
is crazy. You swinging your arms, you don't know where you're going, playing Beat Saber and trying to free skate.
Yeah, if Jeff is watching, maybe that video could be uncovered and sent to me. I don't want to spend too much time looking for it, but maybe we'll post it on social media like today or something if I find it later. Chris B says, I've found changing my body motions and varying my stride help to keep particular leg muscles from burning out. Getting better at going further. Yep. I think, yeah, that last part, like you're going to keep getting better the more times you're out, but it does help to change. You said change your body motion, varying your stride. Yeah. Just like changing the way you're thinking. Like pay attention to what leg's getting tired, kind of putting more work into the other leg, trying to even it out a little more. And, you know, if you're just constantly planted right here and it's getting real tired, we talk about this in the distance tips video, shifting to up here, kind of to the side a little bit, just different areas of your foot to kind of even it out. And worst case, step off the skates, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and just relax. So cool. Cool. 8 people in here. If you're enjoying the stream, feel free to leave a like. Cool. So Anthony, when are you planning on coming out to San Diego next?
Well, I am planning to move to Arizona. My girl is out there, so I'm probably move out there eventually, and then we've got plenty of vacationing. Go to San Diego because it's only a 6-hour drive from over there, and it's
not bad.
So nice. It's not at all. I love the road trip going there.
It's a straight shot, right? Because like you kind of just take the 8, you go down, take the 8, and then you just shoot.
Yeah, straight shot. Yeah, straight shot. I was like, oh man.
I've made that journey once. I took my car from the Midwest and drove through Arizona and then drove that straight shot over. And I was like, this is a breeze. If you were to live in Phoenix, like it'd be easy. So
yeah, I'm more so going in Tucson.
Okay. Cool.
It's like 2 hours away from just below Phoenix.
Oh, okay. So you might be even. Yeah, it's pretty
a little
straight.
Closer, probably by 2 hours, maybe.
Cool.
Doesn't Jeff lives out there, right? He's from out there.
Jeff does have I believe it's family in the AZ area. So he's going over there semi-frequently to visit friends, family, etc. And yeah, it's easy from what I hear. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out, is there anything more that you'd like to cover? Anything going on in the free skating community? Anything that you're excited about for the future?
I did. I put in not an application or a resume for the Free Skate Finder ambassadors position. I think on a couple of weeks back. So I put that in. What else? That's all. And then I'm trying to get that book bag you guys just recently came out with. It's sick, man.
Yeah. But so for those of you that don't know, we released a backpack that is, branded with JMK Ride, so you can rep the company. There are plans for, a more travel focused one as well, in addition to that. So there's more of an everyday, and then there's a more travel one with like certain attachments and unspecified, unworked out details as of right now. But look forward to that as well. But if you're looking for like an everyday backpack just to put things in and rep,
that's the way to go, right?
It's on our website.
Before I got your the free skate carrying bag you guys came out with, I think it was a year or so ago. I have this bag, like I don't know if it's made in China, but it was when I originally posted it a couple of years ago.
Oh, is it for free skating or?
Yeah, they attach like they slide in like this and then they lock in. And then they hang like below your waist, or you can attach them to your waist so they can basically wrap around and then connect to your waist like this.
Oh, that's cool. Is that what you're wearing? Are you wearing that in a lot of your videos?
Oh yeah, this is what I've been wearing.
Oh, it's like, yeah, now I know what you got. That's cool.
But it's funny, like they don't sell them anymore because I broke a piece of it. It doesn't, the clip doesn't clip in anymore. So I was looking for one. They're like, they don't sell them anymore. So which is crazy.
Yeah, I guess you got the Freeskate shoulder bag is one option. From
Yeah,
James.
this is before JMK. I think it's for basically for freelining. I guess freeline skates at the time.
Okay, so Jeff says I got to check on that video. So there you go for that. For the Michael B says the Beat Saber, the lightsaber thing reminds me of free skating, and then hitting imaginary reminds with my kung fu bar a few years ago. I always imagined a free skate samurai army. How great would that be? A bunch of free skaters with samurai swords. Slightly terrifying. I think Anthony is frozen. We'll wait for him to return, hopefully, pretty soon here. And in the chat, someone could maybe give me a thumbs up if I'm still working. If it's on mine. Oh, we're good. All right. Backpack with free skate pouch equals God tier backpack. That's what I said. I cannot wait because it is a thing. It is a thing of the future.
Oh, I can't wait for that. You guys promoted some lights too. I seen like you posted like lights on your skates. It look pretty sick.
Yeah, there may or may not be some light sort of a light situation for free skates being worked on for the future. Not too many details that I can give on that, but let's see. I do have some photos of not the backpack that is in production, but the backpack that was teased a while back. Kind of a prototype, if you will. So let's get into here. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Share screen. Dope. All right, you can see it.
I've seen that like previously before somewhere. That's sick, man.
So, so this backpack is massive. I don't know that it would be this big. This is not the backpack we're necessarily making, but it does give you an idea of what could happen. It looks like there's a lot of room in that thing to just like stack.
Yeah, I put like a longboard in there, something too.
Yeah, like a hiking bag almost.
It looks like one of those travel bags you drag with the wheels. The JMK would be the wheels while you're pulling it. Yeah. Oh, that's sick, man. That's sick.
So, yep. Pretty cool stuff, and you can see kind of sort of like the shoulder bag. You got your attachments down there, and again, for people maybe just joining, this is a window into what could be and an idea of what is. But this was actually almost 3 years ago at an event in China, so that's a little different. Freeskates. Hello,
I'm definitely
Brett.
getting that. Make them out.
Yeah. So Brett is in the chat. Hello. Nice to see you here. I don't know if I said hi to Odwin yet. Hey, Serenaded Abyss. Hey, legend in the community. I remember seeing one of those bags a few times. They are much more rare now.
Yeah.
Cool. Michael B says, I had one of these backpacks once. However, I find JMK is much more comfortable, quicker to put your skates in and out. There you go. I guess if it's the only thing available at this point, then it's a good news that it's worked out better for you, which is good. Chris B says, we still have you. Cool. Thank you. I'd like a very small neck hanger device. Need to DIY something in my shed. Neck hanger device. Like something like
you don't throw it around like shoes, something like that.
Yeah.
Like I see people tie their shoes around, they put their shoestrings around their neck and just dangle them. I guess when they're walking on the beach or so.
You got some weight. I guess it wouldn't be too bad. If you had like a
work on your neck though.
Yeah, I guess so. It probably have to be pretty padded and then drape over like that. Crispy says, carry your baby and your skates in that thing. Hybrid baby Freeskates carrier.
Carry your baby in your
A baby pouch with Freeskate attachments. Great. Wonderful.
I'll be too iffy with the baby carrying a baby at Freeskate.
That's hilarious. I so want to find that anybody has more questions, feel free to drop your thoughts about what we're talking about or bring something new up in the chat. But while we're still here, I do want to find the Jeff Milling Beat Saber funny video. So we used to work in a smaller garage, humble beginnings for JMK Ride before we had the larger office.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's still in San Diego, but the room was basically all just inventory with our computers on the very edge, and Jeff had his headset for after hours playtime, I guess. And I'm quite optimistic that I'll just be able to pull this up, but we shall see in a second. See if I can find it in like less than a minute. Otherwise, I don't know how worth it is. But oh, I think Anthony's frozen again. I do have a question for Anthony. You're back. All right, cool. So Anthony, I do have a question for you. How often do you get out and free skate? Like, is it like a once a week thing? Is it like you have like daily cruises? Like, how's that working?
As much as I can, especially when it's hot and warm, and it's like goes warm through the night. I'll probably come out later and start free skating on like the boardwalk and stuff, or my local park. But definitely on my days off when I'm not working, because I work from Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And so today's a perfect day because I'm off technically today.
Well, it sounds like decently consistent, like pretty consistent then.
Yeah, I'll say pretty consistent. Pretty consistent.
Cool. Yeah, because some people, I don't know, they don't get out as much, maybe like a couple times a month, and maybe wonder, why others' progression may be faster, or like how they can progress more. And the best way to do it is just get out and cruise. And
yes, definitely
make time.
I started, I think I got really better of 2 years ago when I started like twisting my hips and bending my knees and just throwing myself like left and right. And I get more speed, pumping speed. I'm like, oh wow, that I'm just unlocked like a whole new level for me.
Throwing your body.
Like, I'm getting it more now.
Oh, this video is getting really hard to find. I found a video of John with the headset on. So I guess I can show you the update so far on the search. So it's Jeff helping. So there's the office there. I'm one step closer to finding this. I wonder if I type in virtual reality.
For free skate something.
Headset. I'll type in headset. Does that work? No. Yeah, we may have to post this on the JMK social media because I cannot find it at the moment. But yeah, how long? Yeah, so we can go back to how long you've been skating. You said 2017, right?
Yes.
Do you happen to remember what month you started free skating?
Oh, I think I got them early summer, like July or June, I believe. That I got my first pair.
Okay, yeah, I started in April.
Oh, not too far.
Pretty close. Pretty close. I only have 2-3 months on you. So we're about the same. That's cool. And
but you progressed like crazy though. You got like down packed, bro.
Hey, I appreciate it. It's another lesson of I guess just like trying to formulate my words here. When you're with free skaters all the time, it's hard not to progress a whole lot faster than when you didn't otherwise, because you can just watch what they're doing, even if it's like subconscious. You're always noticing these like small things, the things you could be doing better. Like I come to San Diego and I think I have like good form and everything, but my arms were all over the place, like uneven. Like my right arm is down here, my left arm is like waving every time I talk. And I started to realize I was cruising around college looking like I didn't know what I was doing the whole time. So, but of course, being with Matt and Jeff and stuff gave me some perspective. So I'd recommend.
And they motivate you too. Like when you're around more free skaters, they motivate you to like, okay, I gotta try that, or at least try that stuff.
Yeah.
And instead of being like by yourself and everything. So.
Yeah. So I mean, at the very least, look on Instagram and like analyze people's videos. I'd recommend to get smooth and better, and as well as like meet up with free skaters using the Freeskate Finder app.
Yes.
That will set you on your way, but I appreciate it. So I think I did find it. I did find the video.
Oh, awesome.
So I found it on my phone, so I'm going to scroll to the actual month on my desktop so I can show you full screen here. Leave a like on the video if you're excited to see this. Alrighty. So, how can I hide this info right here? Dope. All right, you ready?
Yep.
So we're about to see Jeff Milling play Beat Saber on Freeskates. Add to stream. So, okay, they're playing a different game right there. Oh, there we go. Is he on Freeskates in this one yet? He's not on Freeskates yet. I think he...
Like towards the end, maybe?
Good job on the back.
Yo.
This is fantastic. Oh, there's Maddie right there. Putting his beer down.
Oh, they're like balancing on right now?
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Oh.
Some bloopers for all of y'all. Okay, so there's Beat Saber. It's like Guitar Hero. You have these lightsabers. And then hopefully Jeff is on the skates in this one. Maybe. Let's go forward. Not yet. What? No. Is this not the right month? I may have
like looking. A month back.
Yeah. Well, that didn't go as planned. What else could we talk about as we keep looking? All right, looks like Anthony's frozen again. Does anybody, as we near like these last 10 minutes of the stream, have any added questions for wah? Yes, Jeff. It's very unfortunate. Does anybody have any added questions for Anthony? Well, I have a question for you. While you guys are putting your questions in, I don't think I know how old you are, if you don't mind sharing that.
Oh, I am 36. We'll be 37 in September. Well, 2nd.
You sure do not look it. I would have guessed like...
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Honestly, like late 20s.
Late 20s?
Like you... Yeah, I would have definitely would not have said 30s. So, good question from Odwin here. Does Anthony have favorite trick or any type of skating they prefer to do?
Well, I would love to learn the 180 and the backside 180, but really just cruising around, no moves so far. Maybe the stomp, like throwing it down and like stomping on it, but not actually like getting on and stomping on it.
Dope. Yeah, the 180 is a 180 and the stomp. I would say the more useful ones, anyways, to learn because they're for general commute and cruising, which is I know you do a lot of. Those tricks, if you want to call them, fluidity. You can go backwards. Like in roller skating, one of the first things you want to learn is how
Yeah,
to
it's going
transition
backward,
right? Like you want a
Yep.
180 and ride switch pretty, I would say early on as possible if you want to get smooth quicker.
Yeah.
So learning those 180s and then those stomps just to get you going. So
It would incorporate into my dance routines.
Yeah, no, dancing.
Like, oh wait, you do a little spin here and there.
Yeah, dancing is crazy fun. And it's something that I want to continue exploring for sure. So how is your progress so far on those two tricks, like the stomp and the 180?
Well, the stomp, I think I got it like the one flip, like the half flip. I'm kind of getting it down. Like I've been getting it consistently now, but I'm just at a standstill doing them. Like, oh, okay, I'm getting it because I seen Desi started doing. She was progressing like extremely fast with the little stomp. So I'm like, oh wow. So let me get to it. And then I started doing it at my local park, and I was like, okay, it's not too bad. Let me start adding a little more spins to rotations to it. I was like, okay, just timing it is all of it's to it.
That's funny that you have. That's cool that you have a little bit of competition there through the community. It is fun to you see someone doing something. You're like, oh, I could do that. I'm not doing that yet, but I could at least try.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I had a question about the edge guards. What made you guys go like more like transparent than the last smoky ones? Because these are sick.
So
I'm loving them.
We've gone through various edge guards in the past. There's one when I showed up at JMK in 2019. They had ones that were about as thin as these, as far as first how they look. But they're a bit less rubbery. They're a little more plasticky and hard, I would say, and the material just broke through a whole lot easier. So a bit quality. So they were fine for throws. Yeah, they were fine for throws. They slid all right, but they still like caught on the ground and they would bounce and stuff, and they would crack. They would just crack immediately.
Oh,
so we ended up getting the premium ones, which are a lot more beefy, would be the word for it. A lot more material. And it took a whole lot more time to break into it and like actually crack it, and so they last longer. They were $5 more at the time, I think. But the problem with those is like the bounce. So if you like any sort of throw tricks or bananas, you're trying any of that, you can't really expect any sort of consistency with the premium ones, unless you're very gentle and careful with your throws on smooth ground. And even then it's hard to control. So that's where the 3.0, as the way I refer to them is, that's where that comes in. It's just a different material. So I think to answer your question about transparent, is that transparent, given the material came out just a whole lot more clear, which I think is preferred, because to me it's preferred.
Sick, man.
The smoky one got dirty pretty easily. Kind of like white wheels, just kind of became brown and you couldn't see through it anymore.
I think these eventually probably gonna do this too. I don't know, something about clear and they get like yellowy.
Yeah, clear TPU, like even with like phone cases and stuff, will kind of get yellow colorization maybe over time. But that clear, I was shocked how see-through it is.
Yes, this is so thick. I was like, this is so nice, because I like it thin, and then like the actual shoulder, like the skate itself, like without the guard. So this is like perfect, because it looks like it doesn't even have one on in a sense.
And the thing, I mean, these are great because as someone that does flip tricks, I like any edge guards. They give you a bit more lip to practice your flips. So any edge guard checks that box. But then as a bonus, I can suddenly do throws with no issues, because for whatever reason, they don't bounce. There's the least amount of bounce. The best case scenario for throws is obviously like naked free skate, bare metal is best case, but this edge guard does not get too much in your way. And then for the wear and tear, maybe I can show it close. Like, you know how when you're like, you have metal on the Freeskates, you're doing throwbacks, it'll kind of get a chisel. It'll kind of wear away like that. These edge guards kind of, instead of cracking, they like to wear away instead first. So if I can show this at this is going to be so difficult.
So they like trim down, and it's just like a tire almost, like a car.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show this, but right here it's so hard to see on camera, but it gets flat on this edge, and that's where it's hitting on the pavement during a throwback. It'll rub and wear away instead of crack immediately, which is I think something Jeff and I were talking about is just preferable because you don't want the edge guard to crack like 1 week into use. So we have a video talking about the benefits of edge guards, and I think I give more details on this and that. So watch that if you want. Chris B says, good question. Any skating experience prior to free skating for you?
When I was small, I used to try to skateboard a little bit, but again, I was just like cruising on those, and I was probably like ollie on the grass and stuff, and do like those seesaw tricks when you switching back and forth. Okay. And then I used to also rollerblade previously before free skates. So basically those two. Anything.
Would you say that experience on those things like carried over to free skating, or did you not really find too much that went over?
Maybe the skateboarding in a way, just going straight.
Yeah,
I would say kind of carried over that with that balance in a sense. But yeah, I would say skateboarding. I would say.
Cool. Dope. So I'll answer these next comments, but we'll have a quick break because I think I've finally found what we're looking for here. A fingers crossed moment right here. But
there we go. Yeah.
So I'll just go in order, like I did before. Wait, Jeff, is that duct tape? Oh, he duct taped his shoe because it was falling apart, not to the free skate. All right, here we go. On the free skates.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good on it.
Beat Saber, which is this is a great exercise of just standing still.
Oh wow, that's another thing I want to try to learn too.
And then he's doing his little dance. He's like changing the stance a little bit.
That's sick. I love to do like.
Let's see if I can play the. I don't know if audio will come through a little bit. It might be loud actually. I'll try to turn it up. Oh, can we hear the music? A little bit. And then let's go to the next. I think it's basically all the same thing. Maybe there's another shot of like John. I see how like free skates too.
I couldn't get over there.
But and then let's see if there's anything else right here. Yeah, basically that's it.
That's some serious.
So it's a VR headset, and you play Beat Saber, and you also free skate. That's something you can do. We honestly, I don't know if it's a bad idea. This is just how my brain works. We could make a YouTube video trying that and reach the Beat Saber audience. I don't know. Jason says, I have a video of Jeff and Maddie free skating with goggles through the FPV of a drone. They did surprisingly well. That is something, yeah. So something we tried at one of the free skate videos.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jason, you might have seen it. So Jason has a FPV drone that you fly through the eyes of like the cockpit, so, the goggles. So put it on the free skater, so the free skater can wear it as they're free skating. So the drone is flying behind you, and you're watching yourself like you're in a video game free skating.
Oh, that's really sick.
Like
it feel weird at first too when you're trying to do that.
Like in GTA, like you're watching your character walk instead of like seeing it from it's like third person. So
yeah,
that's a trip. Will the edge guards fit the OG Freeline skates? Dreaming the life, I would venture to say not quite. I do know that these edge guards are very, very tight fit for these JMKs.
Oh yeah,
they're very.
I got it down back now, trying to get them on. So I'm like, I know a certain way. I'm like, okay, now it's getting quicker. Then
they're very, like I said, they're very fit. So, but I have not verified that these are real free lines, but I could give you an eyeball look at the free lines that I have access to. Just at first glance, I guess. So,
oh, you got the OGs, man. They still look sick.
But like, Jeff might give you a more immediate answer. Oh, wow.
Almost the same.
So it's so similar. to the point where I think these edge guards are a bit of a different thickness, so it's hard to tell unless I pry both of these off, which I do not want to put
Those
my
look
fingers.
a little thicker right now. Yours
They
is
do
more
look a little
thinner.
thicker, which leads me to believe that maybe the JMK deck is a little wider, in which case you would have too much wiggle room on this skate. That's just my first. I would say no.
Thing on it, yeah.
But you know, I could still try. Maddie would probably have a direct answer for that. I could try and ask him. Maybe Drew Me to Life, send me a DM somewhere, and I will try to specifically ask that question.
You probably could if you like forcefully put them on there.
Michael B says Jeff, the Freeskate Samurai aspirant. Yes, it is. I'm not sure if I tried it on Freeskates, but I definitely enjoyed watching him try that for sure. Chris B says y'all should do a masked skater video where we have to guess who it is based on the style alone.
Oh, that would be pretty sick.
Chris, that is a very good idea. I think we know each other so well as far as each other's
like trick wise and everything.
There's riding style, right? But then you got to keep in mind there's also just general build, and I think me, Maddie, and Jeff all have extremely different sizes and builds as far as our just bodies go. So it's an interesting concept. It could go somewhere cool, I guess.
Well, you do like video, like somebody film themselves and then you send it through video, and then everybody guesses from the community.
Oh, it'd be interesting.
Halloween mask or something.
I think it's easy. So like maybe it's not for everyone, but I think everyone would do pretty well.
Yeah.
We could do, or it could be just like a test case, like an Instagram poll. Like, who do you think this is? We're wearing like a animal mask of some kind. Will do. Thanks. eBay ones are a bit smaller and way lighter than the OGs. Okay, yeah, for sure. Dreamy Life. So I think we are reaching the end of this podcast. Thank you so much, the live viewers, for rocking with us today. You guys are awesome. And, I'm glad to have caught an hour to chat with you, Anthony. This is my first time ever talking to you at all. So very nice. Awesome. Hopefully we can meet in person and chat and hang out sometime in the near future.
Definitely gonna try to make that happen again. Definitely gonna more trips to come.
Yeah, and sometime on the podcast as well if you're down. So
and I won't plan holiday visits.
yeah. Sometime when we're actually here. You'd have to wear baggy jumpsuits. Baggy jumpsuits is the last words that we're gonna leave this episode with. So, thank you guys.
Like overalls like these.
Oh yeah, that's a look. I love that. And then you got the JMK showing right there.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, thank you guys. Next week will be episode 29, 3 p.m. PST as usual. And more info on that throughout the week. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you have a great day.
Thank you, man. Take care. Appreciate the invite. See ya.